Now let's look at the wiring of street lights using a photocell. So in this case, our supply will come from the CP, that is the control pillar, then to first lamp and to the second lamp, then we'll go to other lamps using an arrow. So before we draw the wiring diagram, let's look at the content of the CP, that is the control pillar. So inside the control pillar, you have the cutouts. We have the energy meter, that's a single phase energy meter. We have consumer unit. Sometimes you use consumer unit, not necessary at times. That also we have the DP or SPN switches or MCB. We have the contactor and we have the photocell or the timer. In this case, let's use the photocell. And before we draw the wiring diagram, let's open the content of the control pillar, that is the CP. So inside the control pillar, we have the energy meter. In this case, it's a single phase energy meter. So if you open the meter, the postpaid meter, this is how the wiring looks like. So the supply will come from here, which is our L1, to the fuse, neutral to neutral block, and an auxiliary terminal for earthing. So in this case, we have live, neutral, and earth. Okay. From our phase, which is the live, we'll go to our first terminal of the meter, that is terminal 1. Neutral will go to terminal 2. So the output of the neutral will come from terminal 3, and the output of the phase will come from terminal 4. Remember, with the dot meaning the two are connected. These two are connected to get the neutral in, neutral out. Here, there's no connection, so it's just passing via the coil to terminal 4. From here, we are going to our double pole switch or an MCB or a SPN. From here, we are going to tap the output of our MCB or an SPN or a double pole to maybe 10 amps or 5 amps or 6 amps or 20, depending on the number of lamps or street lights. From here to this is a circuit breaker to our contactor. So the contact terminals maybe is a 3-way contactor. So we have T1, T2, T3, and down here we have L1, L2, L3, and down here we have T1, T2, T3. So we are going to loop the terminals of the contactor from L1 to L2 to L3. Then we loop it to the L1 terminal of the photocell. Remember, sometimes photocells comes with short cables, and that cable will be red or brown. From there, we are going to tap from the A1 of the contactor to LO, and in this case, if the photocell has short terminals, it will have a blue color. And again, we are tapping the neutral from A2 to neutral, which is black of the photocell. All the photocell terminals are named. So even if you don't have short cables coming from photocell, you will see L1, LO, and N. The neutral from the third terminal of the meter or the energy meter will go to the double pole or MCB or SPN to A2. So A2, so it's a common bar. So it's A2 here and A2 here, meaning it's a common bar. So the A2 will go to our neutral. Again, the A2 is the one which will go to our street lights. T1, T2 loop together is the one that will now go to our lights. So this one, again, we are looping from the up terminal to the lamps. So we'll have L1 from any of this. We are looping so that in case any of the terminals fails, then the other terminals will supply. So if this terminal fails, still this one will supply. So the output to the lamps will come from either T1, T2 or T3. The neutral will come from A2 because it's a common bar to the lamps, and then we bring the neutral from the cutout. Okay, and I would like to bring your attention to this. Please study this very well, because in our next diagram we'll be drawing as per the layout given. Thank you.